I'm Michaela Delgado.
And I'm Matt Fisher.
And you're listening to Artist Amplifier.
Steven's not done.
Never heard so many slates in your life.
Never gonna air that. You cut the cameras. Bleep. Fake intro time. WRHU. Welcome back to Artist Amplifier, the show where we talk to everyone's favorite rising artist. I'm your host, Matt Fisher.
And I'm Michaela Delgado.
And today we are joined by Mallard Westcott. Guys, thank you so much for coming into the studio today. We are so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having us. This was so cool and wow, this is so magical.
Let's go around the room and kind of say your name and your position in the band.
Hi, I'm Carson. I play drums. That's pretty much it.
I'm Jada, and I'm the lead guitarist.
I'm Elena. I'm the bassist and backup vocalist.
Well, you guys had a project you did today. You guys want to talk about that a little bit while you're here?
Well, do you want the long story or the short story?
Medium story.
Medium story.
So I'm Allie, and Mallard Westcott's kind of like my band. And so freshman year, we, perchance, I don't know how this happened, but we played Unseen Uniondale with James Rowley. It was such an amazing experience. Warm Wishes played with us, too. And it was just such a different scene than SUNY Purchase, which is where the band's from. And so I guess, I was telling Michaela over the phone, it was people low-key remembered that somehow. Mm-hmm. And so when I got asked to come back to play this top secret project, I don't know how confidential this is, that happened today, it was such an honor. And so we had so much fun today.
Yeah. Speaking as a member of the audience for that Unseen show, it was mesmerizing and awesome.
So wait, let's take it back to the beginning. How did this band come to be? I'm very curious.
Oh, I'm going to sit down. No, but I'll be quick about it. It's I started writing music in freshman year of high school. It was a solo project. Everything on Spotify, most things on Spotify, especially back in the day, are everything's done by me, production, if you can call it that, and, recording and writing, of course. And then when I went to SUNY Purchase, I'm a double major in arts management and studio composition, which is music. And I met so many cool people, everyone here actually, and so many more even. Over the summer before freshman year, I low-key networked to the moon. It was kind of crazy. I would stalk the class of 27 page and DM every single person.
Oh,
and I'd be oh my gosh, hi, I'm Allie, what's up?
Yeah.
And some people respond and we had quite a big group to start out.
Yeah.
And so Mallard Westcott had a lot of different iterations over the years and just kind of finding the right fit. So right now, it's the band.
I love it. Kind of drawing from the composition major of it all, is that more classically trained, or how does that major kind of fit into your music?
I mean, for reference, the only music theory I ever taken before going to SUNY Purchase was spring semester of senior year of high school, and so it's I just kind of got in somehow. But for reference, Mitski went there. I don't know if you know Level Up went there for the same major. And so it's more of session musician, songwriter type thing. But we do learn theory and everything, which is fun.
It's very
arranging.
loose though. It's very fitting to whatever you want, and it's, I don't know. It doesn't really force you to be jazz or classical. It's very an overlapping kind of world.
More what a chord progression is, that kind of thing.
I mean,
Sometimes
it goes deeper, the, I guess, higher level classes. But
One of the heads of the department literally called it a roll your own major.
Oh, I love it. Oh, love it.
It's that kind of vibe. But there is jazz composition and classical composition, just a different.
Little tucked away.
Yeah, a little tucked away, a little bit yay, studio comp. Okay, yeah, sure, you're musicians.
Studio comp and studio production are both under MNT, which is the music and technology branch of the conservatory. And that's more actually doing work recording and, making your own music.
So you're all kind of related to a music major, basically. You're in that wheelhouse. Are you?
Yeah. I'm a studio production major, which is slightly different from the rest of them. I focus more on the back end side of things, so the recording, the mixing, and live sound and all that kind of stuff. But they were all saying, we all kind of do a mix of everything. We all write and record our own music as well. but I just have more of a concentration in that. They have more of a concentration in songwriting and performing.
Gotcha. So with all of those different skills you all have, that you can bring all of those to a band. So how do you guys kind of work with everything that you got going on?
Well, these angels next to me have their own solo projects, which are so like spectacular. And all the time I'm like, I get self-conscious. I'm like, how are they in my band right now? Like my songs are so dumb, like chord-wise and all that. It's just like, it's like very simple. And like people used to say like Kimmy Dawson core and stuff like that. Like very like baby songs. But like Sewn Together is Carson's project. Very much like she showed me a song yesterday. It was super like Adrienne Lenker core. Like it was unreleased, but soon to be released. Hopefully. But, like very, very good. And then Angel Valley, Jada's project on Spotify too. Like Glance, like very much like I want to say like 90s, like kind of grunge rock.
Yeah,
what did you
90s
say?
grunge.
Yeah.
I try to throw in some more heavier elements for the things I have releasing soon. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's that grunge 90s, 2000s vibe.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Super Heaven even.
Yes.
And then Elena Reyes, what do you say? Like no pen name there, just like Elena Reyes through and through. So far.
I haven't been creative enough to
Don't
come
say
up
that.
with but like I don't well, I guess the thing is that I just don't identify with anything, at least as of right now, that has like come to me besides just literally my name, Elena Reyes.
Super valid. And like
It's a great way to put it, actually.
Yeah. And like we met freshman year, me and Elena.
Yeah.
And like since like day one, it was crazy. Like we've been through a lot of stuff. But we had like one night, like I'm taking so long to describe your music. Yet to be released on Spotify. You did put a song on a comp that I released though, which is so good.
Yeah.
But like I remember when we were sharing songs in a small group, just acoustically, just to get a feel of each other's music. And Elena was so shy, and you're like, I don't know if I can play a song. And I was like, can we look at the floor and then you can play? Like, we don't have to look at you. And you're like, okay. And you play like the most gut-wrenching tunes, and it was just like I hate when people compare musicians to other musicians, but like so like your lyricism and the way you like write chords and structure your songs is like very like Mitski core, And I said that back in the day, and I prefaced it the same way, but it's just like. It's like, and not to be reductive of your work, but just like super like, whoa. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
It's such an honor to hear, like, as, I don't know, being compared to her at all, because, like, I mean, she is such a huge inspiration on my songwriting, and just, like, also with the chord progressions, like, I don't know, because she goes to wild places, and I like to do that too.
So Elena, when you're still performing though, do you still feel that anxiety a little bit, or have you kind of gotten over that?
It's gotten better. Like with Mallard Westcott specifically, I feel so free, and like it's just like so, I don't know, we just look at each other and smile and laugh, and like I don't know, even if we like catch each other like messing up or something, it's just like funny, and like it's just such a, I don't know, it's like not serious, but it's also like I'm very passionate about it, and I love playing with you guys. And I think like for my own work, I think I'm a little, I tend to be a bit more anxious and like stricter about it and more perfectionist, I guess. But I feel like also since I started playing with a band last semester for my original stuff, and I think that helped me kind of like acclimate more and just feel more comfortable being a performer, because before that everything was just like solo performances. But yeah, I feel like it's smoother now.
I hear you. I've never been a through and through musician myself, but getting up, and I used to do like saxophone all throughout like Texas and stuff.
I grew up playing the saxophone.
Yeah, playing like etudes like over and over and over and over again until you're in a panel of judges.
I was a clarinet player since 4th grade up until the end of high school, and then in high school I picked up the saxophone for jazz band.
Nice.
So I got all that classical and jazz background.
Yeah.
All the experience being a band kid.
I love it. I was all over it. Like bass clarinet too is probably one of my favorite instruments to play on. Yeah. I played it like once. It's nice. You like feel the low notes. I don't know. I don't know. Same thing with like a tenor sax, like the same feeling.
I love tenor sax.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a ninth though. That's so annoying.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like I mean, if sheet music is put in my face, then I'll have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, I was an alto player, so the transposition for that's a little annoying. 'Cause it's an E flat, but
Oh, that. Yeah, literally.
you get
No,
used to it.
me on like the marching band field, like being
Oh
5
my
foot
God.
with a tenor sax.
Yeah, I was also in the marching band in high school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience.
And Ali, you played saxophone as well?
Well, some have said this. In high school, towards the end of high school, I was getting more into music. I was never really taught any instruments, but my aunt was a band teacher, and so was my grandfather on that side. And so I was like, I want to learn a cool instrument. Guitar's so lame. And so we had a tenor sax, I think it's a con, really really good saxophone. And so I picked it up. She's like, have this. I'll teach you the bass. And I did not learn well. It was super out of tune for I only got it retouched maybe this past summer or something. And finally it was a whole step out of tune. It was really bad. And so I learned all the wrong fingerings. And before Jada was in the band, we had Maura on lead guitar from There Are No Tigers, and she's an angel. And so we had this set, and we were just I don't know if you can tell, but my structure of running a band is not very structured at all. It's y'all know better than I do. And so we were at the show, and I was like, okay, I kind of just want to play saxophone. I want an excuse to just be silly. We were listening to a lot of Jeff Rosenstock, and we did 2 covers, which is super rare for this band setup. Because Maura was really anti-covers, period. And so I had the saxophone out for 2 songs. It was The Moon by Phil Elverum, the microphones, and then it was Hey Allison, Jeff Rosenstock. And I did not. What's up?
I wish I could have played that song with y'all.
Well, we will. We'll bring it back. And my saxophone's in tune now. But long story short, I did not hit a single right note. It was really bad. And we just had smiles. It was cool, but it was just funny. I did not post the photos of that show.
I remember being there, and I had walked out for a second to get water, and then I just hear a saxophone, and I ran back in. I'm like, what is happening in there?
It's so out of tune.
No, I was just this is so fun.
Well, we're going to get into some of this music that y'all put out. First things first, we're going to get started with For a Whirl. Would anybody like to give some context, though, on the track? Anything they like about it? Anything? Kind of give a backstory.
I like the lyrics.
Perfect. Love that.
All right, well, we're going to listen to those lyrics real hard right now. All right, and go.
Yes, I'll take the boat, I'll kiss your mouth on TV. Broke the sides, he broke the stomachs of the women on the TV screens. See me for whatever it is I'm worth. Will you see me as I am a girl? And I wish upon my second-hand car you'd be the first passenger. My keys were swiped by festive lights. The winning game's a curse for you. See me for whatever it is I'm worth. Or will you see me as I am a girl? Do you dream in another world? Would be sweet to be for a whirl?
Wow.
Maybe I shouldn't have listened that deeply.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
no.
feel like I was taking. I feel like I was taken for a whirl. I had a great time. I remember, so I saw you guys perform at Unseen. I don't know if everybody who's in this room now was at that performance, just you. Well, question for you then, and I guess the rest of y'all can kind of chime in on this one. The energy that you had on stage, Ali, is amazing. But when you guys are on stage, what's going through your heads?
When I'm on stage, it depends on what I'm doing. Because I usually play guitar and I sing, but I'm doing finger style stuff and singing. So every time I'm on stage, I'm doing at least 4 or 3 things at once. So it's I'm trying to think of as many things as one thing, and that's really complicated. So I have to get really good at making up for mistakes and kind of choosing what I do with that mistake and kind of trying to make that mistake sound purposeful after the fact.
How do you not let one mistake completely throw off the rest of your performance?
I kind of have to minimize that mistake and be like, even though I would love if people in the audience cared, they don't care. They really don't care.
I think we can all say that everyone's pretty much there for a good time, so they're not super concerned about one little mistake in a song.
Yeah. Except when I'm playing drums, like certain mistakes are very obvious on the drum kit.
We were like, okay, that was a groove I didn't get. Like some people were kind of like a little naive to things like that.
Yeah, but if you miss the snare hit or the snare goes like one beat off, like that's apparent to anybody, whether they're a musician or not. Like it's kind of, you'll see people go, huh?
Yeah.
But the important thing is if we follow you, no one will know it wasn't on purpose.
That part.
So that's like,
part.
it's a big part of communication. And like, I just look at you. Like, at rehearsal the other day, Allie pointed out that like she sees me if someone messes up. She sees me like look over, and I'm not like I'm doing it subconsciously because of the band kid like experience. I'm so used to like, hearing everything that's going on and like being able to pinpoint what every person's playing. So I'm pretty good at knowing when like it's not even if it's wrong if you play something different. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I adjust for that and like just try to make what I'm playing fit whatever the other person's playing.
It's
I
definitely a
didn't realize how much
band
I did
thing.
that until you pointed it out.
Yeah.
I was doing like a different kick pattern in rehearsal for this like one section that I usually do a different kick pattern for. It was on beat, everything, but you just see Jada like go from here to.
No one else is picking up on that except for Jada.
I didn't even realize I did that though.
On that, has any mistake ever ended up being better than what was originally written? Oh, okay, interesting.
I do that like all the time on my own shows, but like sometimes when I'm playing drums too, it's just like I'll hit like an extra like snare, like ghost note or whatever. I'm like, I need to keep that forever. But like for my own shows, I kind of let my voice go loose and I kind of let myself improvise just like even on top of the vocal melody. But in my head, I'm also like trying to like have it harmonize with the chorus line or whatever, just in case somebody knows the lyrics in the audience and wants to sing them back.
Jada, you've spoke a little bit about this throughout our interview so far. What's your favorite song and what do you want to highlight today?
I picked Ask Me Out because I feel like it has a lot of I love the instrumentals in it and how like they each intertwine and how the bass has a really like important part. I love the bass line of that song and I like how the guitar comes in later and doubles it. And I just like the upbeat energy of it, and it was a really fun song to mix. So I just get this sense of I'm just happy every time I listen to it because I'm like, this is such a good song.
All right. Well, for our listeners, here's Ask Me Out.
Coming to terms with my newfound forgiveness. Maybe it's unlike me, maybe I'm a victim. Probably it's nothing, I agree it's my fault. I could bike to your front door and knock, I could give you a hint, but maybe I'd rather not. Pick up in your sleep, I could text you daily. I probably would just lie dead, probably think you'd hate me. Honestly, it's possible for you to crush. Honestly, I'm clueless about any of that stuff. Would you like to marry me? I wouldn't say that anyways. You could be my husband. Wouldn't kiss you either way.
Oh man, that was
Oh
good.
man, oh me, oh my. Oh man, oh me, oh my.
Oh man, oh me, oh my. You guys obviously have a really great relationship. What's your favorite thing about performing with each other?
Freedom.
What about so have you in past bands that you were in, did you have not a lot of freedom?
Well, freedom in different like senses, but also like especially in my own band, I feel like I just didn't give myself the freedom. But in other bands, it's like I don't know how to describe it, but I can describe this one, which is just like Allie's like, hey, do whatever you want. And then I realized that's kind of like the best thing to foster more creativity.
Yeah.
And like actually kind of gives you the best result. So like even in my own band, I used to write all the parts and do all this stuff. And then recently I've just started being like, do whatever you want. Like really whatever you want. And like if you really want it, if you like the music, you'll come up with something good. And trust and freedom. Yeah, go together.
Jada,
Yeah.
Atlanta, what are your thoughts on playing with the band?
I feel like Allie's always very supportive of anything we want to do. Like in rehearsal, I was saying the other day how I was playing something and she just looks at me and smiles and nods, and I'm like, oh my god, like she's approving of what I'm playing. Because like she gives us the freedom to experiment and like just play different things, and like I feel comfortable enough to do that. And like even if it sounds awful, I just like getting the ideas out and working through it as a band is really nice. And because like we're all friends outside of the band, which also just has we have that connection with each other. Like we make eye contact and kind of know what we're trying to say to each other, which I think is a really cool experience.
I'm so curious about this name, Mallard Westcott.
Yes.
No. You know, it is like top secret confidential, unfortunately. But what I say, okay, I'll say the truth as far as I can go. Because I don't.
Why am I scared? This feels scandalous.
Right? Like not even my family, not even my bandmates, no one knows where it comes from because it's like low-key loser core. But like in 2020,
No, 2020.
I was bored. I was bored in the house.
Bored in
and
the house. Bored in the house.
We love brain rot, but
Yeah, we do.
so I was like bored in the house, bored, and I was like, I have like screenshots from before I even started writing music, and I was like doing like gothic fonts that I copied off of Google, like handwriting like a logo for a band. I did like the little duck outline, and I was just creating like a logo and like a brand kit essentially, and I was like Mallard, because Mallard was taken, so I was like, what do I put as the last name? So the lie that I tell is that it sounds like a rich person's name. So
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like the community that was racist sucks.
But who's Mallard? Did we cover that, or am I tripping?
The duck.
Oh, I see. Well, on that, Michaela, because we were researching and kind of going through all Spotify, the duck is a constant. Duck's everywhere.
Yes.
But what about the duck was so appealing?
We love the duck. When I was little, we'd be like quack. Like I don't know, like personally, like I grew up on Long Island in Suffolk County, and so like we'd go to like the bird park, the park, and so just like just hanging out. And like the ducks are so pretty with the green heads. Like mallards, like what? Like you can't get that anywhere else but nature. And it's just like not that I'm like out in nature all the time. Like that's kind of like hard to do nowadays. But like it's just like so cute. And I like not to be super nostalgic and caught in the past, but like recognize the cuteness and the joys that it has, and just like carry that with you. I don't know.
It's a nice constant thing to have, like, brand kit marketing wise too. You're just like, oh, the duck one. Oh, shoot.
That's how you establish yourself. You're the duck band.
Like Loki.
Mallard Westcott, the duck band.
Like goose, like or geese rather. We're coming for you, both of them.
There
Cameron
is
Winter,
goose
you're
and
next.
geese,
There's
yeah.
both. Yeah, I swear.
Any bird, watch out.
Any
You're
bird,
on the
watch
block to be
Flamingos.
taken.
Who knows?
Hey.
Cameron Winter's cool yet. If you're watching that. Oh Lord.
And then Elena, hopping over to you, what song do you want to highlight today?
So I wanted to highlight the song So On and So Forth because I played bass on it. And it was just like such a cute scenario for like when I recorded it. I literally just like came to Allie's dorm and you just like gave me all of your equipment and like headphones, and you're like, go crazy. And so I just like came up with it kind of like on the spot. But I like how it turned out, and I also think the song is very cutesy, whimsy twee. Yeah.
All right, well, here's So On and So Forth by Mallard Westcott.
Isolation, called to quiet nation. To me, it just seemed like a mess. Did you even care what came next? So on, so forth, so I'm extremely bored of thinking you might spare me a one-word text. How can a girl like me get close to knowing what you think when we're always stuck in our own heads? I almost forgot about you. Almost forgot what I should. Almost forgot about you. Now I remember what I couldn't. Almost forgot. How hard can it be to just take a second to think of me? I know you're not that tough. I swear to God, you're not enough. So why am I bending up?
And that was So On and So Forth. And So On, I'm happy with that.
And so forth. I'm so glad about it.
And I'm glad we heard it. Oh, man, guys, it has been so fun in the studio today. You guys were just an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And everyone, listen to Mallard Westcott and check this out.
Before we go, though, where can we find you guys?
I use Tidal now, but we are on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, other streaming
All the
services,
things.
Bandcamp especially. We have merch that is homemade, handmade even. That I crochet.
Duck even.
Yeah, duck even.
Duck
People have said
even.
this.
Do you guys want to plug like individual socials and stuff like that?
Sure. I have another band, Sewn Together. We got one single out on all of those things except for Bandcamp. I need to put it on Bandcamp.
Come on, you gotta get on
But that's
that.
it.
I have a band called Angel Valley, which is all of my personal music. On Instagram, it's Angel Valley Music. I do have one song that's currently on all streaming platforms. So, yeah, thank you.
Nice.
You can follow me on at elena.reyes on Instagram. I have one song out technically, but it is out. It's on Bandcamp, but it's in a compilation album. It's called It Happens to the Best of Us.
Yes, it is.
And my song is called Daisy Brown. And yeah, other than that, I'm working on recording and releasing music this year. So if you follow me, stay tuned.
Awesome.
I love it.
Well, guys, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll take the bullet, I'll kiss your mouth on New TV. Poke the sides, he poke the stomachs of the women on the TV screens. See me for whatever it is I'm worth. When you see me as I am a girl. And I wish upon my second-hand car you'd be the first passenger. My keys were swiped by festive lights. The winning game's a curse for you. See me for whatever it is I'm worth. Or will you see me